9665, holding point Juliet for 08.
Eva 9665 by Juliet, line up and wait, runway 08.
Line up and wait 08 via Juliet. Looks like we're okay. Looks like we're pretty good, so we should be fine.
One not a full, 2 taxi holding point, runway 27 by Alpha. Eva 9665, surface winds 120 degrees, 5 knots, runway 08, clear for takeoff.
Runway 08, clear for takeoff, winds acknowledged, Eva 9665 heavy.
Line 1942, taxi to parking via Alpha, Delta, Echo, cross runway 27.
Forgot to turn off landing lights right there. All good.
Eva 9665 identified, climb now, flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Eva 9665 heavy. Alright, let's get us started cruising here. Flight level 100, 10,000 feet. Set heading, direct heading. I'm a little off course here, so we're going to turn 040. Sorry, 044. 004, sorry. Speed's 333, let's keep it that way until we get to flight level.
Tahana Tower, this is Cebu 470.
So far, so good though.
Land on runway 50.
Cebu 470, Putacan approach identified, information Golf. ILS approach, runway 08.
Cebu 470, am I clear to land?
No sir, just confirm information Golf, ILS approach, runway 08.
Cebu 70,
Super 470, right heading 310 degrees, descend to flight level 50. Super 470, right heading 310 degrees, descend flight level 50.
Cebu 570 will go.
Still doing pretty decently here. I have chat online so I can read chat.
Eva 9665, monitor your comm, bye bye.
Even 9665 Unicom, thanks for your service, bye. Alright, we're contacting Unicom traffic now because we are out of the airspace. Unicom 122.800 has been connected. Grand Canary traffic, even 9665, passing flight level 100 now, towards Gatwick. Be advised, Grand Canary traffic. There's no oceanic control, we're gonna go ahead and get to full speeds here at 413. No, let's do 443 knots here and adjust flight heading. We do have, let's see, where are we headed towards today? We're headed direct waypoint Mattis, which is towards the right. Waypoint Mattis is 22. So 022 waypoint Mattis. 022 is 22 degrees on the compass. Passing 10,000 feet, we're gonna fly over ground. London Gatwick International. Let's see if we can go and turn on the PF tracker screen here for you guys to see what's going on. Location capture. No. Window capture. Let's do that, and then let's do Chrome. Can we find it? Okay. ATC charts, PTF, HTC network. No, it's definitely not that. Give me a second. Let me try to get this fixed for everybody here. Show windows with empty names and show full green screen. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I have much more to work with here. Stand by. Let me get that for everybody. Control center Discord. Okay, I have Google Chrome on PF Tracker here. Okay, perfect. PF Tracker is working now. So I'm gonna set that up for you guys here so everybody can see the radar, the real radar, which I will be looking at constantly to get information on the flight. There it is, beautiful. Alright, so now everybody can see that. The PF Tracker radar right there, we'll put it in the top left corner. And the little airplane right there is going to be my airplane. I don't know why I'm speaking in an accent like that. So we're passing waypoint Mattis right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Passing waypoint Mattis, we're heading towards Gatwick International. We're going to go ahead and look at Gatwick's information and see what they have right now as far as their information goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at Gatwick chat. Let me Gatwick approach. Okay, nobody's at Gatwick. So we're gonna just monitor Unicom constantly. Constantly monitor Unicom and then go ahead and land Gatwick. Runway 08. Looks like we're headed for 08. So we're gonna take Navma in. So I'm gonna zoom in for you guys here. This is the Navma waypoint. So whenever you hear like fly direct via Navma, I'm gonna turn right here via Navma, which is heading 048. So I'll go back to my screen and adjust heading to 048. We can start a descent to flight level 5000. Transitional flight level is 6000. Anything underneath the transition, you'll say the actual number. So if it's under the transitional flight level 6000, you'll say 5000, 4000, 3000, 2000, 1000. And if it's above the transitional flight level of 6000, you would say 070 for 7000 or 100 for flight level 10,000. It's all very confusing. Reduce speeds here, since we're a pretty fast airplane, down to 3, actually let's do 276 knots. Deploy your spoilers to slow down there. And we'll go ahead and contact traffic now to let all the aircraft there know what I'm doing. London Gatwick traffic, EVA 9665, descending flight level 050, headed for runway 08 right. London Gatwick traffic, 08 right, descending flight level 5000. So now everybody around me knows what's going on, and it's good to know that. Our lights are on. It's nighttime flying right now, so it's a little bit harder. But let's see where we are. So look, see, we're right here. We're passing Navma. We're passing Novma right here, and we're gonna direct towards after Novma 065 to Kilo Kilo Whiskey 08. So I'm just reading the phonetics, but Kilo Kilo Whiskey 08 right here. So Kilo Kilo Whiskey 08, passing Novma now. Kilo Kilo Whiskey 08 would be 065, adjust course 065. And descend flight level 2000 now. London Gatwick traffic, London Gatwick traffic, EVA 9665, descending flight level 2000 now for runway 08 right. So actually we are way too high, so I'm going to do a pattern and fly around here. So we're going to go ahead and take, if you guys look at the top left corner of the screen, you'll see the map. We'll go ahead and take Kilo Whiskey 08, left turn towards Inver 323, and then back to Novma, and then back to Kilo Kilo. So we're going to make a little triangle to adjust course heading, make sure we're not too high, because right now we are. So 322 after Kilo Kilo 08, so in about right when we reach here, I'm going to go ahead and set that course on my screen. That's the top left corner of the screen for those of you watching, so you know what I'm referring to when I'm giving out these waypoints. So as we're getting here, we're going to head over to heading 323. So left turn heading 323 now. We're almost overflown the airport because it is a rather small airport and it is roadblock, so it's not exactly to size. Heading 323 now. There it is. Speed still 276 and we're still descending to 2000. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out in the traffic transmission here. London Gatwick traffic, London Gatwick traffic. This is EVA 9er 665 heavy with you flight level 045, 4,500 feet. Left turn now heading the waypoint Inver for the go around, runway 08 right. Again, left turn waypoint Inver, EVA 9665 heavy. So we're a little off we're actually very off course here because the flight path is a very large one, so we're going to actually make the left turn heading 243 now. Again, we'll be a little bit off course to the right, but it's going to be alright. So 243 now. Go ahead and descend flight level 1,500 feet. And usually in real life this would be extremely low for a large aircraft like this, but as you can see on roadblocks we're pretty high up still. And in a second you guys will get live ATC coverage very soon. And I apologize for not having that already, but I expected London Gatwick International Airport to have it. If they don't have it in a second, after I finish a couple of flights, I'll go ahead and head over to London Gatwick approach. So as you can see, we've made our waypoint adjustment there heading towards Novma now. So left turn heading towards Novma is 194. So left turn adjustment heading 194 on our autopilot. And speeds to let's do 230 and spoilers at the first notch. I'd say we're lining up pretty well for the runway now. So right when we hit Novma right here, as you can see, we'll make that final left turn to Kilo Kilo Whiskey 08, hitting 065, and then straight in 080. So slowing down nicely. We're hitting Novma in about a few seconds now. You can see my plane pop up at the top here for you guys, and you guys will be able to see what's going on. Check my messages. And as you guys can see on the map, we are actually passing towards Novma pretty fast. So I have to adjust course heading before I get in trouble here. Run out of fuel, 075. Actually, no, it's not 075, it's 065. And 065 now on the autopilot, 065. Just course heading 065. And we're actually going to go ahead and climb or descend flight level 1000. Gatwick traffic, EVA 9665 heavy. Descending flight level 1000. ILS fully established for runway 08. So again, we overshot that, so I'm going to have to make a bank angle turn here and pretend like there's not a lot of passengers on my aircraft. We have to make it to 065 extremely fast so we can readjust and line up the runway there. We are pretty low right now, as already, But again, this is Roblox. Okay, there's the 065 heading. I'm going to actually turn off autopilot and fly this in. We're going to reduce our speeds to the lowest possible speeds. So let's go down to 071. Alright, first notch of flaps to slow down. We have runway in sight. We're going to turn on our strobe lights on the side here. Finally, we're going to turn on our landing lights. We have the runway completely in sight now. EVA 9665 heavy, Gatwick traffic, landing now, runway 08 right. So these are Unicom transmissions, so the people there know what I'm doing. I'm actually going to check if Gatwick Approach is online. I'm actually going to connect to Gatwick Approach now, just so Gatwick knows. Alright, so we are now established. ILS fully established. We're going to descend now flight level 5, actually 500 seat low, 600. Eyes on the runway, so we're descending at a fairly decent rate for the runway there. See that right now. And on the map, we are literally straight up and lined up for 08 right here. That's us on the map here. As you guys can see, little dots of airplane flying towards the runway. So I'm going to make a course adjustment here and put speeds down to minimum. Continue minimum speeds. Hand flying this baby in. And autopilot is now completely off my airplane. We are almost stalling. Landing gear down. Alright, there it is. There's the runway a little bit off the line. That's okay. Okay, climbing, descending now. See our rates of descent. Good, easy to land runway here. Hopefully, at least. Full flaps, fully established. And spoilers ready for that reverse thrust. Coming in for landing now. It looks good. Coming a little quick. There's 100 feet on the callouts. 159 knots now. 56 knots. There's the readout. 40. 30. Cut. 10. And good landing. Not so bad right there. Full reverse thrust. And we've landed. Landing at Gatwick International Airport. Just like that. Reverse thrust off here. We could actually make the expedite exit off onto this taxiway. Turn off our spoilers and landing and flaps. Turn off our landing lights and taxi lights on. Just like that, we've made it here into Gatwick. We'll go for a quick refuel. And then I'll actually start planning my flight towards... where should we go? Actually, I'll plan my flight back to Punta Cana. So... excuse me, just ate. Excuse me for the ASMR. So usually, Gatwick Approach, or an airport of this many gates and this large of an international airport, would have a large presence of aircraft in it. But due to the fact that this is a Roblox server and people are online at random times, there's not very much to do. So we're just gonna go ahead and taxi at our own discretion, as if we had all the information here.
Gatwick Tower 32545 established on ILS runway 26 out. Requesting landing clearance.
So there's an aircraft requesting landing clearance. EVA 9665 heavy to aircraft calling. This is I think we are monitoring traffic communications as there's no tower right now. Okay, you know what? Since there's no Gatwick ATC, I'm gonna reset. Stand by. I'm gonna be setting up for ATC now shortly.
Copy that.
All right, we're gonna actually reset and set up for ATC. So ATC is gonna be me. And actually, I'm gonna show you guys how the flight strip system works in a second. Let me just set up my screen, make sure everything's there for you guys. Flight strip system is a pretty easy to control system, I would say. You'll see it here as I set up. So on the top left corner, the direction top left corner of the screen, you'll be able to see my flight strip system. I'm gonna actually full screen this for you. Alright, so there's the flight. I'm gonna full screen that for you. Actually go back home, and we're gonna start a session. And we're gonna actually select airport here, London Gatwick International Airport. Current weather conditions, variable at 2 knots, runway 26 left for departure. I'm controlling on the PF ATC networks. And we're going to now do this. Information Alpha, let's do information Charlie. RNAV and ILS simultaneously. Remarks, nothing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Generating ATIS now. We now have ATIS information Charlie. Copy the ATIS information here. Copy ATIS information Charlie. And the flight strip is set up. So ATIS information Charlie, flight strip set up. We will go back to my Discord server here to make sure everybody knows that I am online. So we're going to set up now London Gatwick International Airport. London Gatwick. London approach at 126.825. That's our frequency. And our controller is going to be at XII Ethan, which is me. And then paste the link for submission, which is right here, onto the ATIS. And that's it. File flight plan here. And we have the flight plan here. And we are ready to go. London Gatwick traffic is active.
Your mic is like really bad.
My mic is very bad.
Oh, sorry. I just heard some like went like and then it stopped transmitting. Sorry.
All good. So I'm actually gonna make everybody be able to see the flight plan and chart system here. Go to the control tower now at London Gatwick. All aircraft London Gatwick approach is now online.
Roger that.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and free cam here for to see what's going on at my airport. And there we go. So we have a United right here, right over here. They're about to file their flight plan. Star Wars livery, pretty cool livery right there. Not bad at all. I'll wait for them to file their flight plan. This top left corner, we're gonna actually go and see who is here online. Okay, we got an aircraft taking off from Kittilä. Nobody at Punta Cana. Absolutely dead server right now. And I have an aircraft heading
Good
from Lanaka.
morning,
Oh, there's.
Gatwick approach. This is United 935. Flight plan has been filed requesting IFR clearance to Larnaca. Information Charlie on board.
United 9235. Good evening, London Gatwick approach. Stand by, you are first in line, and thank you for information, Charlie.
No problemo.
Alright, so here is going to be all of the information needed for United 9325 on the left side of the screen. I'm going to zoom in for you guys to see here. And it's going to be United 9345 at gate 406, aircraft type Boeing 737, IFR towards Larnaca International Airport, going runway 26 left is their departure. And towards Larnaca, honestly, and I'm going to be honest with you, towards Larnaca, I have no idea the charts. So actually, we're going to actually open the charts off to London Gatwick International. And we're pressing a link here to London Gatwick International Airport. So we'll be able to see it on the link. So, to Larnaca, I guess I'll have him follow Bogna 1 X-ray out, right? So Bogna is this waypoint here towards Lanarka. And apologies, United, I'm streaming, so I'm explaining everything I'm doing. Are you ready to copy your IFR?
AFM.
Okay, United 9235, cleared IFR Lanarka, Bogna 1 X-ray, cruising 090 and squawk 5214.
United 9235 is cleared to Larnaca via IFR. Expect the Bogner 1 X-ray departure. Cruising altitude 090, squawk 5214. United 9235.
And 9235, read back correct. Contact us for push and start instructions. Thank you.
Ready for that now, actually.
Perfect. And United 9235, push and start approved. Tail to the left.
Tail left, United 9235.
And I'm going to go mute here to check out if the transmission's okay. And there the United aircraft goes, pushing back from their stand and tailing towards the left. So I can give them taxi instructions to the active runway. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera here. Look at the beautiful sunrise coming up from London Gatwick International Airport, as we have a very clear day ahead of us here so far. Only aircraft here, United 9235. So I'm actually flying over there so you guys can see what's going on. He's tailing left onto that taxiway, which on the chart, I will zoom in and show you which taxiway he's on. And we're going to actually have him go down and make that U right here, all the way down, and then line up on 26 left right there. So, wait for him to call, and we'll be good. A little far on the pushback there. Oops, for him. No problem at all. There he goes. Pushback's complete for him. And he's going to call for taxi any moment now. So he is actually right here, taxiway Lima, right here, as you can see on the screen. Taxiway Lima is this taxiway.
United 9235 is ready for taxi instructions.
And United 9235, taxi 26 left via Lima, Kilo Alpha, Kilo November.
That's it?
Holding point Bravo.
Okay, taxi to runway 26 left via Lima, Kilo, Alpha, Kilo, November, hold short at Bravo, United 9235.
So the reason I got messed up there is because on the charts, it's not very clear. It doesn't have clear taxi lines. They have a detail chart here, but it's towards not the runway 26 left. So right here would be holding point Bravo on taxiway November right here, but it just doesn't say it. So Boeing 737 and PF flight or project flight, sorry, now has a fully functioning. What the hell is he doing? That's Kilo Alpha. Okay. This is actually illegal in real life, but I'll give him a pass. These aircraft now have fully functioning cockpits where inside of the cockpit you actually have almost every necessary button available in the aircraft. And so the 737 is probably the most realistic plane here. I think he realized he messed up there. And in airports like Lanark and Punta Cana International Airport in the Dominican Republic, which is across the ocean towards that way, towards right there, over there. You can't see it. They have working jetways where they actually ring the jetways and attach to the aircraft. Taxi lights on in the middle of the morning, and an interesting choice. A little fast on the taxi speed, but he's gonna be holding point Bravo, which is gonna be whoa. Holding point Bravo is gonna be right here. It's holding point Bravo, and then I'll have him what in the okay, let's check the chart. Where's he at? He's on Alpha November. And he's pushing back. Very interesting choice. United 9235. We're spectating you because
Yeah, sorry.
I'm rambling on
sorry.
about your aircraft. No, you're good.
The Gatwick charts don't have like actual like complete like lines, so they kind of confuse me compared to Punta.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, definitely. They did do an update, but like that update only goes to runway 08 for some reason.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
And now my engine just shut down. Nice. Sorry.
Yeah, we heard that right there.
Just don't worry about me.
No, you're
Yeah.
fine. There's literally nobody here but you, so not gonna worry about anything.
If this was Batson though, oh my god.
Yeah.
United 9235. I'm just about to get to Bravo, so I'm just gonna say I'm holding short.
United 9235. Line up and wait. Runway 26 left. From the right to left.
Line of right, runway 26 left. United 9235.
And there he goes, lining up on the runway now. Very nice aircraft, I must say. Very nice aircraft. Okay, let's go ahead and check what's going on here as far as wind goes. Go back to PF control. Winds are variable at 2 knots. QNH is 10 to 18 hectopascals for him to set there. Let's clear him for takeoff now. United 9235 cleared for takeoff, runway 26 left. Winds are variable at 2 knots. QNH 10 to 18 hectopascals.
QNH 1018. Take back runway 26 left.
And there he goes off. V1 rotate. Very nice rotation from the aircraft there. Following up here. Beautiful. Not bad at all, I must say. Not bad at all. We're going to return to our tower position right there. He's going to climb via SID and actually going to do the radar contact established thing. United 9235 radar contact established. Climb via SID.
Climb by said United 9235.
And he's off.
She's up on my stutter. It's really bad today for some reason.
No, that's alright. Don't even notice it.
Thank you.
Here's me, old. It's gonna be a really quiet day today, actually. I'm gonna actually switch to Bed Wars in a second. If things don't look up for us. Or go to sleep because I do have work tomorrow. Let's check my DMs here. I mean, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, minus all the tower controllers. So, all things considered, we have a few people online right now. Open my radar a little bit bigger here for you guys to see. And turn on the radar now. There's the United climbing towards Bogna, which is this waypoint here.
220 knots has not felt faster in my entire life. Holy crap.
There it goes. Up. And honestly, I mean, I hope I get some traffic here soon because I'm gonna be bored. And then everybody else is gonna be bored, even though no one's on the stream. Alright, right when he passes Bogna, I'm gonna transition him over. He's gonna be climbing to flight level 090. Okay, I do have an aircraft passing through. It's a DHL cargo. So hopefully he's gonna do the turnaround here. Establish ILS at Detling for landing. I actually have the 7 nautical mile, so out towards here, so near Frayne. Right when United passes, then we'll go ahead and hand him off to Unicom 122.800. Unicom just means Universal Communications. Here he is, waypoint Bogna. Let's check out how he's doing so far. 254 knots, 5,000 feet. United at 9235, climb flight level 090, and contact Unicom 122.800. Have a good flight.
122.8 and climb to 090, United 9235. Thank you very much for the ATC. Goodbye.
Bye. Perfect. That's exactly how it should be. And if he doesn't have...
who are you streaming to, by the way?
Honestly, I just stream to YouTube. I usually play Bed Wars, and my friends at school usually just hop on with me, but I'm streaming on YouTube right now.
What's your account?
I'll send it over. It's a very weird account because I don't stream normally. I just stream from time to time, but let me send it over.
No, you're good, thank you.
So we do have that aircraft there heading the DHL. It looks like he is actually heading for Tivat right here. Instead of, Kittila. Actually, he is descending, so maybe he's going towards me, but he's very low. Very low. Let's contact him here. Username is HL Bro, it's me. On the contact me. Hi bro, it's me. Hi bro, it's me. Contact me. Gatwick 126.825. And there he goes. 126.825. Please contact me for God's sake, because you're in my airspace. He's at 1,400 feet. Flying through my airspace, did not contact me. He's below the transitional, which means he has to contact me because he's so low. Still don't see him doing anything, so let's hope and pray. Duh. I'm gonna go on mute very quickly until the next aircraft comes in.
to switch over now. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
What? So he's still not contacting me. I'm gonna give him a warning now. It's going to be aircraft ID DHL 4362. Possible pilot deviation. Advise you contact the London Gatwick. The London Gatwick Center at extension 4322. He's definitely is flying to Kittila, but still, it's still a pilot deviation regardless. He was at 1,000 feet in my airspace without contacting me. If this was a busy day, that would be something up. United 9235, hi. I don't play PC, actually. I do have a PC, I just don't play it. Actually on Mac because it's my work laptop. It's an M3 Pro, so equivalent to an i7 11th generation with 18 gigabytes of RAM, and 512 gigabytes of internal storage space. So it's technically the 11th gen. Graphics card is equivalent to a 4060, I believe, and I'm running OLED liquid retina display right now. Alright, so it's a pretty dead day today, actually. Just somebody just landed at my airport without contacting me. I heard the wheels. Hold on. This is gonna be an issue. Let's see, where am I here? I swear I just heard landing. Huh. Is it somebody spawned? Okay. Yeah, I have a Qatari. I was like, wait, we have ATC online. Why are you contacting me? Okay, that was scary. I was about to, it's about to be a reasonable crash out for a second there. Anyhow, I do have a Qatari, so I'm gonna actually wait for their flight plan, and I'm gonna exit out my other Chrome tabs here, for my computer starts glitching out like crazy. Running everything pretty well so far though. I'm gonna lessen this here on the side, so we have a view of everything else going on for everybody watching the stream. Share the Qatari livery here. Let's see what we got. So this is a Qatari 787 Dreamliner. It's a beautiful aircraft. It's a long-range aircraft. It's high capacity. I think about carry a few hundred people. Engine specs, I'm not very sure on the 787. Oh,
Qatar 326. Yeah, with departure. Far from the kind of with Charlie.
Qatar 326. Thank you for information, Charlie. Stand by. You're first in line.
I copy. Is there any way we could get radar vectors for our
Radar vectors. Yeah, I could. I'll give you a SID, but I'll give you radar vectors out with that SID. Is that alright?
Yeah.
So I guess he'll fly VASIX. So VASIX is, let's look for VASIX here. Nova 1 X-ray Wizard, Kunav. This is the in-territories VASIX. So he'll fly Navma 1 X-ray out. So Navma this way, out towards Gatwick. So we're gonna assign. This one is departed, and this one is pending. No adjust, and then Navma 1 X-ray. Qatari 326. Are you ready to copy your IFR flight plan?
Go for it.
Qatari 326 cleared Punta Cana. Radar vectors. Cruising flight level 130 and squawk 5513.
Yeah, copy. What's our initial climb?
Initial with Navma, so I'm gonna give you 050.
Go to Punta Cana International Airport via radar vectors. Initial climb 050, flight over and flight over 130 after walking 5513.
Readback correct. Contact us for approach and start.
I copy. I'll contact the bush.
Ryanair 2220, entering Gatwick airspace, intentions to land, information Charlie on board.
Ryanair 2220. Radar contact established. Thank you for information, Charlie. Make a right turn now, heading 064 degrees. Expect ILS arrival into runway 26 left.
Expect ILS 26 left, turn right, 06.
Alright, finally, something for me to do here.
Qatar 326, ready for push.
This is approach. What's that? Can I also be using this as a ground? So
Excuse me.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I literally cannot hear you. You gotta say that again.
Okay. Can I use this voice chat as a ground server too?
Yes, this voice chat is everything, because there's no one else on. Excuse me, break, Qatari, 326, push and start approved, tail to the right.
Push and start approved. Alright, Qatar 326, thank you.
So that was interesting. It's a little busy. It's gonna get busy for me right now. There's Qatari heading out, and there's the radar. I had to figure out where to get him for a second there. I do have that Ryanair at 242 knots and a 737, so we're gonna actually slow him down for a second here. So Ryanair 2220, reduce speeds to 200 knots, descend flight level 4,500.
Reduce to 200 knots and descend to 4,500.
See if he can make that tail right. Oh, he did make that tail right. So actually, that's gonna be a pretty easy taxi clearance for him. Not actually, um, pretty easy taxi clearance. Let's see what I'm gonna give him here. So he tailed right, so he's on taxiway Juliet, taxi Juliet, November, holding point Bravo. That's it. Juliet, November, holding point Bravo. Yeah, Bravo right here. See how our Ryanair's doing. Actually, we have another aircraft here, so it's gonna get pretty busy up here. In a second. Ryanair 2220, right turn now heading 081.
Sorry, 326, ready for taxi facing west on.
Qatar 326, taxi Juliet, November, hold short, holding point Bravo for runway 26 left. Hello, can you guys hear me?
We can hear now.
Okay.
We can hear loud and clear.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. Qatar 326, taxi to 26 left via Juliet, November, hold short, Bravo.
326, we're gonna require full length for the departure.
Say that again? The full length for the departure?
Affirm.
Alright, 326 copy. Taxi Juliet November Zulu Mike, hold short, holding point Mike 3 for 26 left.
Juliet, November, Zulu, Mike 3, 26 left, Qatar 326.
And Ryanair 2220, make a left turn 291.
Left hand to 991.
And Ryanair 2220, apologies, descend flight level 020, speeds 170.
Follow 0, speed 170.
See.
Gap clearance, this is ICE Air 5974. Requesting IFR clearance to Punta Cana, Boeing 757, flight plan route, cruising flight level 80. Ready to copy clearance.
ICE 5974, I do not have you on my flight strips. Did you fill it in via the link?
No, sir.
KLM 6320, hello. Destination Upland at Gatwick, now at Z.
KLM 6320, radar contact established, welcome. Make a right turn heading 091, expect the ILS into runway 26, break. Ryanair 2220, left turn now heading 261.
Left hand 26.
Ryanair 2220, you're cleared the ILS into runway 26 left. Advise when runway in sight.
ILS 26 left.
Sorry, 326 holding, Mike 3.
Qatar 326, affirm. Continued hold at Mike for arriving aircraft.
You mean Mike 3?
Mike 3, affirm. Sorry about that. What the heck? Mike 3 sim shit. It's Mike. What the heck? Okay, whatever. And let me get this guy in here. So, KLM 6320, left turn 030.
Copy to left heading 030 KLM 6320.
Ryanair 2220, do you have runway in sight?
Negative. A runway inside.
Ryanair 2220, you're clear to land. Runway 26 left. Winds are variable at 2 knots. QNH is 1018 hectopascal.
Clear to land 26 left.
Cool. 1 to 7304, ready to copy IRF clearance to MDPC.
And Qantas 7304, stand by for that IFR clearance. You are first in line.
EGKK ATC, this is ICF Finance Sample. My flight plan has been filed in. Can you see?
I said 5974, copy. You are second in line for IFR, stand by.
Copy that.
And KLM 6320, make a left turn heading 261.
Copy to left heading 261 KLM 6320.
Qatar 326, after arriving aircraft has cleared the runway, line up and wait 26 left from the right to left.
Line up runway 26 left after arriving at
And
Qatar 326.
and a Qantas 7304, I do have your IFR clearance here. Are you ready to copy?
Qantas
Just want me to run
7304, ready to copy IRF clearance.
And Qantas 7304, you're cleared to Punta Cana as filed. Expect 26 left for departure. Climb via SID. SID is going to be Novma 1 X-ray. Cruising 090, squawk 3325.
Qantas 7304, cleared to Punta Cana on departing runway 26 left, squawk 3325.
Qantas 7304, say SID.
Sorry, Sid.
Okay. SID is Novma 1 X-ray, just for your just for you. Break ice air 5974, you ready copy IFR.
ICF Finance Sample, ready to copy.
And ICF 5974 cleared Punta Cana, Novma 1 X-ray. Climb via SID, cruise 350, and squawk 2212.
Could you please repeat that one more time to double?
ICF 5974 cleared Punta Cana via Novma 1 X-ray, cruise 350, squawk 2212.
Copy that. ICF Finance Sample, another X-ray. SID Cruise 350, squawk 2212.
Readback is correct, and Ryanair 2220, cross runway 26 right onto that taxiway.
Cross runway
Tango.
26 right onto Tango.
Gatwick approach, good day. This is
Atari 326, we're on 26 left.
Okay, stand by. All aircraft, give me a second. Let me get this KLM in. He's right there. KLM 6320, advised on runway in sight. You're cleared the ILS. Runway 26 left, brake. Qatari 326, cleared for takeoff. Runway 26 left, the winds variable at 2 knots. QNH 1018.
Over takeoff runway 26 left QNH 1018, Qatar 326.
KLM 6320, advised on runway in sight. And last station calling right before Qatari. Go ahead, say again.
Gatwick approach good is Air Canada 1528 with information Charlie requesting IFR as well to Punta Cana.
And Air Canada 1528, stand by. You are currently first in line for IFR.
Qantas 7304, can you please explain what climbing by SID means? Because I'm quite new.
Yeah, Qantas 7304, if you go ahead and look in the ATIS or ATC charts, you'll be able to see a series of charts that show you the SID. I told you Navma 1 X-ray. It's going to be on that chart, and you can follow that on PF Tracker, the website. If you do not have it, I'll go ahead and paste it into the chat now.
Okay.
KLM 6320, runway inside.
And to copy that, KLM 6320, you're clear to land runway 26 left, winds are variable at 2 knots, QNH 1018 hectopascals.
Copy, clear full on runway 26 left,
And Qatari 326, radar contact established, climb flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Qatar 326, and we got the vectors now.
Ryanair 2220, holding point Tango, requesting taxi instructions to gate 211.
And gate 211, copy that. Ryanair 2220, taxi via Tango, Juliet, November to gate 211.
Taxi via Tango, Juliet, November to gate 211.
Gatwick ground, this is ISF Finance Answer at the gate 13, requesting pushback clearance.
And ICF 5974, push and start approved, tail to the left, brake. Qatari 326, make a left turn heading 229er.
Left 229er, Qatari 326.
KLM 6320 going around.
KLM 6320, copy, state reason. Maybe he was too high.
ISF Finance Answer, turning to the left, brake.
Small little plane, small little fella right there.
Air Canada 1528 still awaiting IFR.
Air Canada 1528, I have your IFR right here. Are you ready to copy?
Affirm, go ahead.
Air Canada 1528, apologies for the wait. Cleared IFR in Punta Cana via Navma 1 X-ray, cruise 100, squawk 2653.
Rejected Punta Cana via normal 1 X-ray departure squawking 2653 for Air Canada 1528.
Copy that, end Air Canada 1528, contact us when ready for push to start. Ryanair 2220, hold position.
Ryanair 2220, holding position.
Gatwick ground, ISF Finance Answer, ready to taxi to the active runway.
And Ice Air 5974, copy, standby. Ryanair 2220, I do have gate 211 taken. Continue taxi, but now taxi to gate 209er via Juliet, November, Juliet.
Taxi via Juliet, November, Juliet to gate 209.
Qatari 326, do we still have speed restrictions?
Qatar 326, negative speed restrictions lifted at this time. Apologies for that. And brake KLM 6320, make a right turn heading 020.
Copy, turn right heading 020, KLM 6320.
Air Canada 1528.
Canceling speed restrictions, Qatari 326, thank you.
On stand 215 requesting push and start.
And Ice Air 1528, standby. Let me get that aircraft behind you out of the way first. Ice Air 5974, taxi to runway 26 left via Kilo November. Hold short, holding point Bravo.
Copy that. To ISF Finance Answer, taxiing to runway 26 left, via Kilo November and holding short at November Bravo. EGKKHC, can you hear me?
Excuse me. And KLM 6320, make a right turn heading 086.
Copy to the left. Turn right heading 086.
Qantas 7304, I have found the Nova up, like climb. I'm ready for push to start.
Copy that. Qantas 7304, push and start to prove tail to the left. Onto Juliet.
Qantas push to start, tail to the left.
Air Canada 1528, cleared for push and start, tail to the left as well.
Tail to the left, 1528.
And Qatari 326, just about to leave my airspace. Turn left heading 192, contact Unicom 122.800.
Left 190, monitor at Unicom 122.8. Have it. Good day.
Thank you very much. You as well.
Have fun, man.
Ryanair 2220, shutting down engines. Goodbye.
Ryanair 2220, thank you very much. Have a good day. Ice Air 5974, hold position.
Copy the holding position.
Air Canada 1528 on Kilo, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 1528, taxi to 26 left via November Juliet. Mike, hold short, Mike 3 for 26 left.
Roger, November Juliet, Mike, hold short, Mike 3, 1528.
And Air Canada 1528, hold short behind Ice Air 5974.
Qantas 7304, can I have taxi instructions to runway 26 left?
Copy that. Qantas 7304, taxi to 26 left via November Juliet. Mike, hold short, holding point, Mike 3.
So is that just straightforward?
No, it's going to be a left and then a right all the way down because you're a big into aircraft, so I'm going to get you a full length takeoff.
Yeah.
So I'm watching you right now, so just go ahead and make a left right there and go straight, and I'll tell you what to do after.
Okay, thank you.
And Ice Air 5974, once the Qantas has cleared that taxiway, continue taxi to 26 left.
Copy that.
Just go and check on my arrivals here, see where he's at.
KLM 6320, now direct runner.
Copy that at KLM 6320. I'm going to have you establish the localizer here at 6 nautical miles, so bear with me. Qatari's out here, so we're going to delete Qatari. And I was going to check here. Let's see. It's a pretty big mess here. And let's see here. Wow, why is everything glitchy? Alright. Alright, so Qantas 7304, make that first right onto that taxiway there in a second. And all you need to do is go straight down and you'll meet the end of the runway.
Okay, thank you.
This is Ice Air 5974. So 26 left. So will I be taxiing from November? Taxiing November to.
Yes, copy. Taxi November onto Bravo. hold short right at the beginning of 26 left's markings.
Copy that. Thank you for the clearance.
Qantas 7304, do you want me to hold short runway 26 left?
A from Qantas 7304, always hold short until I give you lineup clearance.
KLM 6220 at front.
And perfect. KLM 6320, make a right turn heading 173.
Copy thunder heading 173 to empty zero.
And Qantas 7304, line up and wait, runway 26 left.
Qantas 7304, line up, wait, runway 26 left.
Well, ICAir 5974, you're supposed to just head straight on to the runway over there at Bravo.
So I was not supposed to go through Kilo?
No, it's just November straight on to Bravo.
Copy that. Should I take it?
No,
Should
just
I,
go ahead and
go
hold.
on?
Just go ahead and hold position right there.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, boss. Thank you.
And KLM 6320, descend flight level 1500, right turn 259.
Copy descent 150, thunder heading 1259.
And Qantas 7304, winds are variable at 2 knots, QNH 1018. You are cleared to cleared for takeoff, runway 26 left.
Qantas 7304, cleared to take off, runway 26 left.
Just check out the stream right now. And Air Canada 1528, once departing aircraft has cleared the runway, line up and wait 26 left from the right to left.
Line up and wait 26 left, Air Canada 1528 after departing traffic.
And KLM 6320, I believe you're pretty well lined up with 26 left there. Let me know when you have runway in sight. You're cleared the ILS 26 left.
Copy set KLM 6320 runway inside.
And KLM 6320, cleared to land at runway 26 left, brake. Air Canada 1528, clear for takeoff 26 left, winds are variable at 2 knots, QNH 1018.
Clear for takeoff 26 left, Air Canada 1528.
And ICAF 5974, continue taxi. Make a right turn onto Mike at the end of the runway. Hold short, Mike 3.
Copy that. Holding shot and Mike 3.
Qantas 7304, radar contact established. Continue climbing via SID. Qantas 7304, climb flight level 090 now, and speed restrictions will be lifted at this time.
Qantas 7304, speed restrictions lifted, climb, flight level 090.
ICAF 5974, holding shot.
Copy. And Air Canada 1528, radar contact established. Continue climbing via SID.
Roger, continue by SID 1528.
Capital ICAF 5974, holding shot runway 26 left.
5974, A firm, I do have a landing aircraft coming in. Stand by.
Copy that. And
Good, that's pretty detailed. Beacher 1 Whiskey, departure out.
Could I be tower?
Negative, it's way too dead right now for that.
Okay.
Air Canada 1528, speed restrictions currently lifted. Climb flight level 100.
I'm flight level 100, Air Canada 1528.
great landing at KLM 6320.
ICF 5974 after KLM has cleared the runway. Line up and wait 26 left.
Copy that. After runway has taken off.
G'day, clearance. United 3944 information, Charlie, IFR Punta Cana.
United 3944, copy that. Stand by. You're first in line for IFR.
Number 1 takes.
ICF 5974, clear for takeoff. Runway 26 left. Winds are 220 at 2 knots. QNH 1018, Hector Pascals.
Copy that.
KLM 6320 runway vacate on Charlie.
Copy that. And KLM 6320, stand by for taxi instructions. Qantas 7304, radar service terminated at this time. Monitor to Unicom 122.8.
Qantas 7304, transfer to Unicom 122.8.
Air Canada 1528 requesting frequency change.
ISA 5974, taking off. Thank you. Thank you for your assistance. EDTK Tower, good day.
Yeah, I still have to give you, as long as you're in my airspace, I still have to get you out. So, copy that. Air Canada 1528, monitor Unicom 122.8. Thank you.
Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a good day.
And United to hit 3944. Are you ready to copy IFR?
Yep, United 3944.
And 3944, you're cleared IFR towards Punta Cana as filed Nava 1 X-ray, cruising 120 and squawk 4444.
Clear Punta Cana is filed, number 1 X-ray, climb 120, scope 4444, United 3944.
Copy that, and United 3944, call us for push and start, break. KLM 6320, do you have a gate of choice?
Can we take gate 214, please?
214. Copy that, and KLM 6320, taxi to gate 214 via Charlie Juliet November Kilo.
Copy, taxi via Charlie Juliet November Kilo, stand 214.
Gatwick approach, Etihad 771, entering your airspace. Intention is to land. We have information Charlie on board.
And Etihad 771, thank you for information, Charlie. I expect the ILS into runway 26 left to send flight level 035. Reduce speeds to 190 knots.
Decrease to altitude flight level 035 and speed 190 knots at the Hot 771.
And ground, United 3944, the QNH 1018, stand 212, ready for push.
Very well, United 3944, cleared for push and start. Go ahead and tail to the left onto November.
Push start, tail left on November, United 3944.
And KLM 6320, hold short on November.
KLM 6320, I holding short here. Is that okay?
That's fine. And Ice Air 5974, monitor Unicom 122.8, speed restrictions lifted, climb cruising flight level. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Happy that. One center Ice Air Finance and Phone maintaining FLAP speed restrictions lifted. Good day. Thank you.
Etihad 771 at waypoint Amulu, left turn 276, direct Detling.
Once Amulu, go to 276 degrees heading to Detling at the 771.
Okay, fairly busy, not that busy.
ATC, do I now switch over to MDPC?
Negative, you switch to 122.8. Sorry, yeah, 122.8 for Unicom, and then MDPC after you get into the airspace, which is near the Chuma slash Beater area.
Copy that, thank you.
Etihad 771, descend flight level 019er. Speeds to minimums.
Descend flight level, my bad, flight level 019er and speed to minimum. That's not 771.
And United 3944, ready for taxi.
United 3944, taxi Kilo Papa Zulu Alpha, making you do a big U there, and hold short on Alpha 1.
Kilo Papa Zulu Alpha Hotra Alpha 1, United 3944.
Fantastic. KLM 6320, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, KLM 6320.
Qatar 7120 heavy with Charlie requesting clearance over to Qatar.
And this is Qatari 7304, is that correct?
7120 heavy.
It's 3120 heavy. You are not on my screen. Have you spawned in at the airport yet?
Affirm.
KLM 6320 holding short left ahead.
Wait a minute. I may not. Okay, I just realized I'm not in the server. I forgot to click join. Hold on, give me 1 second.
All good.
Just if
And
you could change the call.
Etihad 771, left turn 252. You're cleared the ILS 26 left, advise when runway in sight, continue your descent.
Cleared for the ILS 26 left. Will notify when on final at that 771.
You've been all over the place today, Etihad. There he is.
Public ATC, this is Speedbird 371, request picture back.
Yeah, Speedbird 371, do you have an IFR flight plan filed already?
I'm new to this. I'm new, that's all.
Alright, Speedway 371, no problem. Flight plans can be filed through the link in the ATC chat or on my ATIS. File your flight plan to your destination of choice along with your cruising altitude. Fill in your aircraft type and call sign. From there, you will request the IFR to me. I will read it back to you, and then you'll be cleared for push and start after you do all of that.
Good.
Thank you.
Etihad 771 on final.
Etihad 771, clear to land, runway 26 left. Winds are 220 at 2 knots.
Clear to land, runway 26 left, Etihad 771.
United 3944, after traffic has cleared the runway. Line up and wait 26 left from the right to left.
After traffic, line up 26 left, United 3944.
Sorry, to 8252, second time. Can we get clearance to Qatar? I just joined the right server now.
Qatari 8252. Your Qatari 7120 on my screen, is that correct?
Yeah, all the information is correct, just the call sign.
Okay, and Qatari 7120, you are currently first in line for IFR, standby. And Etihad 771, welcome to the Gatwick International Airport. Vacate right when able. Fantastic landing.
Thank you. Right when able, Etihad 771.
Qatari 7120, I do have your IFR here. Are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy.
And Qatari, sorry, I had to look at your call sign on the game and not on the screen. Standby. Qatar 8252 cleared to Kitla via radar vectors. Kitla via radar vectors. Initial flight level 030, cruise 060, squawk 1443.
030060, transition 5 minutes after departure, squawking 1142.
Gatwick approach, Etihad 771. We are on taxiway Echo, looking to go to gate 211 or 212, whatever is available.
Copy that. Etihad 771, standby for taxi instructions. Actually, standby for gate for now. Cross runway 26 right onto Tango.
Cross 26 right onto Tango, awaiting gate, Etihad 771.
Qatar 8252, heavy requesting push and startup at gate 211.
And Qatari AT252, push and start approved, tail left onto Juliet.
Left on Juliet, Qatar 8252.
Etihad 771, I do have your gate and taxi instructions. Are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy. Go ahead, Etihad 771.
771, taxi gate 212 via Juliet November Kilo. Or just Juliet November.
Gate 212 via Juliet and November, Etihad 771.
United 3944, you're cleared for takeoff, runway 26 left, winds are 220 at 2 knots and variable. QNH 1018.
Clear for takeoff 26 left, QNH 1018, United 3944, thank you.
Good day, this is American 8879 requesting IFR clearance. Put to Canada as followed, we have Charlie on board.
And American 8879er, thank you for information, Charlie. Stand by, you are currently first in line via IFR.
Qatar 8252, requesting taxi from Juliet.
Well, 8252, looks like you are currently on November. Taxi to 26 left via November, Alpha November, hold short holding point, Mike 3.
November Alpha November Mike 3, and you said tail left, so I pushed on November.
No problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry about that. And American 8879er, standby. Last station calling is this Cathay 5366.
AFM Cafe 5366 to character. We're on the QNAF 1 Golf 7000 for 5000, and we have Charlie.
Copy that, Cathay 5366. Make a right turn heading 353, descend flight level 050.
Right, 353, descend 5000, Cafe 5366.
And Cathay 5366 intentions are for full stop landing, is that correct?
AFM 5366, and just to clarify, would you like, are you trying to get us to proceed our Tumby?
Negative, it's going to be Detling.
Detling, roger, Cafe 5366.
And United 3944 radar contact established. Climb now, flight level 120. Speed restrictions lifted.
Snow speed, climb flight level 120, United 3944.
And apologies for that wait, American 8879. Are you ready to copy your IFR?
Ready to copy.
American 8879 cleared IFR Punta Cana via Novma 1 X-ray. Climb via SID, cruise 070, squawk 5523.
Speedbird 371 request IFR to MTPC.
Can we get a read back fast?
Yeah, no, of course. I'm waiting on that.
We are cleared via the Novma 1 X-ray departure. Climb by the SID 070, squawk 5523.
Copy that in American 8879. Readback is correct. Push and start now. It's going to be at your own discretion. Call us for taxi. Break. Speedbird 371. I still do not see your IFR on my strip. Did you file IFR via the link?
I did. Check the Discord.
Qatar 8252 holding Mike 3.
Yeah, apologies, Speedbird. I still don't see it on the Discord. Yeah, I don't see it on the Discord nor on my link. So go to the ATC chat and file it on the link. Please fill in your information, and I'll get to you then. Break, Qatari 8252, line up and wait 26 left.
Line up and wait.
And Cathay 5366, apologies there. Go ahead and make a left turn heading 237, Tibra, if able.
Left Tibra if able, Cafe 5366, and also we are still at 5000 for information.
Cathay 5366, apologies for that once more. Descend flight level at 2000.
Descend 2000, Cafe 5366.
KLM 6320, stand 214, request FR clearance to Larnaca.
Cafe
KLM
5366. Sorry.
Cathay 5366, looks like you're not going to make it. I'll have you establish the localizer at 7 nautical miles. Go ahead and make a right turn for me heading 031. Give me a second and I'll take care of you right now.
Hey, firm, I was going to call holding pattern at that link, but it's okay. Right, 031 degrees, Cafe 5366.
Thank you very much. And KLM 6320, stand by. You're currently first in line. AFM, you're currently first in line. And Qatari 8252, Windsor 220 knots at 220 at 2 knots and variable. QNH 1018, clear for takeoff, runway 26 left.
220, 2 knots, QNH 1018, clear for takeoff, 26 left.
KLM 6320, are you ready to copy the FR? Cathay 5366, right turn 081.
Right right 01 degrees, heavy part 366.
Atari 1611 requesting for I for clearance.
Jesus Christ. Qatari 1611 standby, second in line for FR. KLM 6320, I have your IFR now. Are you ready to copy?
Are you ready to copy then?
KLM 6320, very well, you're cleared to Lanarka as filed via radar vectors. Initials 050 and expect 100 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 4525. 4525.
Copy clear to Lanaka, fire vector, indicator level 050. Signal altitude 1005 after departure, squawk is 4525.
Copy that. In KLM 6320, push and start is going to be at your own discretion. Call list for taxi.
Qatari 8252, seems to be Catil's closed. Our alternate is Menorca, so heading direct Menorca.
And Qatari 8252, copy that. I'll go ahead and give you an early frequency change over to Menorca. Go ahead and contact Menorca 120.700. Bye bye.
120.7. Thanks.
Gatwick, United.
Everything's going crazy, and my PF tracker is not cooperating with me. American standby and Cathay cooperating with me. American standby and Cathay 5366. Go ahead and do me a favor. Direct waypoint Deathling. Descend flight level 015. And all right, so that was very interesting.
Okay, here we go. They disconnected. Did he disconnect? I'll just take over till he's back. Alright, let's see here. I think, did he disconnect, right?
No.
Where's he at?
He's right here.
Oh, alright. Oh, never mind.